It's week 3 of the NFL, and the spotlight falls on Deron Bland. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Cowboys and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this,
we've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
a bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. All right, here we go, second down. Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got his target, it's Hill. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Aguilar, the receiver in motion right. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but they never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bullock's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fielded at the 14. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017 and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Takes off right out of the read option. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Micah Parsons making that play. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Lamar. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. One of the tight ends motioning right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. They go play fake with Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Lamar off the play fake. Completed to Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Got Mingo, it's complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's 2nd down coming up. Rush. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Rush looking to pass. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. To the air, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Rush to throw. Catch is made in close. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Finds Aguilar. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Jackson throwing here. Gets this one to Andrews. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Aguilar with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. He's got Andrews. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. Jackson's going to throw again. Andrews with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Running it after the penalty. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Rush. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught, Ferguson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Has him on the quick hitter. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Henry on the option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Malik Hooker with the tackle. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys facing 2nd and 5. From the 29. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing, rush. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Sims now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down, here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Here's Rush to throw. He puts some power on a deep one. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rush now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rush. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Gay's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Got Mingo, it's complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Rush looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run here on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's taken in by Mingo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Rush now to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gay's kick is good, and that gets him back within 5.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick him into contention. That's now his 4th field goal, and all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
Hill now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. From the 24. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
And they'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing for them on the play, and it leaves them in a rough spot, 3rd and 15. From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
31. Cowboys 19.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing, rush. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled for a short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They send a man in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
To the air with Rush. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, here's Lamar. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, I don't mind a run play on third down, but you better feel real good about in these goal-to-go situations, Kate. And with that stop and actually going backwards, now you've infused this defense with even more confidence.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rush. Throw complete to Lamb. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw it again. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Sims now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. On first down, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Flying down the middle with Henry. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Third down, 1 yard to go. Another run for Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running once more with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's Henry running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. This offense ready to get going again now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.